This is a tune that closed the album, and it's called Timba de la Buena. Timba is the latest rhythm that was invented in Cuba a few years ago, and they call it timba. T-I-M-B-A, timba. And this is the new timba, but we really need your collaboration. I would love to see you all dancing here tonight, shaking your booty. Shake it, baby, shake it. Y dice así, ¡hey! Vengo tocando timba de la buena, pa' que luego se baila como quiera. Vengo tocando timba de la buena, pa' que luego se baila. La timba cubana se baila, se baila, se baila como quiera. Solo menea la cadera, baila como quiera, algo tocando timba de la buena, que locos bailan. Hello, hello. One more time. Will Brown on guitar. Will Brown. Mike Tucker on the saxophone. Mike Tucker. Danny Feldman on percussion. Danny Feldman. Mark Walker on the drum. Mark Walker. Max Gurr on the bass. Max Gurr. Maxwell Hamer on the piano. Maxwell Hamer. Very soft, soft. Thank you. Before we finish, I would love to acknowledge and really appreciate from the bottom of our heart our executive producer of the album, Mr. Tim Ellis. Tim Ellis. Thank you, Tim. Thank you so much for providing food in our family tables. Thank you so much. I don't know where you are, but we love you, man. We love you, Tin. Thank you so much, man. Yeah. Tin is responsible for the creation and the whole process of the album, you know. And you know what? Without your help, we got the music, but we couldn't record it because we cannot afford it. But thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for coming here tonight. We really appreciate that. Thank you so much, and please don't copy the album and spread with your friends. Tell them to buy it. No copies. Don't make copies. Buy it and listen to that, because we really had a lot of fun doing this album. I really hope that everybody enjoy in the same way we did recording it. Have a good night. God bless you all. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Arturo Sandoval. Arturo Sandoval. Let's hear it for Arturo and the band. Well, good evening, everyone. My name's Terence Love. Welcome to Steamers Jazz at Campus JAX. Let's have some fun. For those of you uninitiated, I built, founded, and ran Steamers Jazz Club from right into the ground for 23 years. And came along here about 5 years ago, and they asked me, Tim and Jack asked me if I'd be happy to, hey, nice coat there, Jack. Yeah. Join, and it's been a wonderful marriage for the last 5 years, and thanks to you for supporting live jazz. Let's hear it for yourself. Anyway, up there on the screen earlier, you were seeing some songs and excerpts from well, by the way, this is the second annual Tony Guerrero Day. Tony Guerrero, let's hear it for him. But My Foolish Heart, the second release from the Arturo Sandoval on the MetaJAX label, is now hit number 3 on the jazz charts. Yes, and that has been, it was produced by Tony Guerrero. It's got Jeremy Siskine, Charles Ruggiero on there, Brian Bromberg, and of course, Arturo Sandoval, right? Anyway, we got some great acts coming up here on the 19th, we have Elena Gilliam will be here doing her thing on Sunday night. It's a tribute to the Martin Luther King. On there, on the 23rd, Matt Johnson will bring his Jet Set group here. On the 26th Sunday, Nathan East, wonderful bassist, world-renowned bassist with his son Noah will be here. And then on the 30th, Graham Decker, fantastic jazz guitarist, will be here. Go to campusjax.com for all of the tickets for everything. Anyway, let's have some fun tonight. Bryan Taylor on the drums. Lyman Medeiros over there on the bass. Bill Cantos on the piano, vocal, and overall wonderful wit. It's great to have you here, man. I didn't hear what you said. Wonderful wit. No. Not Bill? No, not today. Mark Fisher on the horns. Tony Guerrero on the trumpet, flugelhorn, and vocals. Let's hear it for the group.
Terence Love. Let's hear it
As
for
we begin
Terence
this
Love.
new year, we want to acknowledge the contributions made to Campus JAX by the man we affectionately refer to as our very own Tony Guerrero. Since his first performance with us, Tony has played a critical role in helping us get some of the world's best jazz talent to our stage. Like ourselves, these top nationally recognized artists and jazz musicians have deep love, trust, and respect for Tony. Performers such as Crystal Lewis, John Tesh, and Jane Lynch, as well as multi-Grammy-winning trumpet legend Arturo Sandoval. We are so honored that Tony has not only made Campus JAX his home, but is actively involved in helping elevate Campus JAX to become a trusted world-class jazz venue. Let it be known, the first date of the new year that Tony plays is officially National Tony Guerrero Day at Campus JAX.
Oh, that's so sweet. I wasn't expecting that.
Wait, there's more.
Oh, there's more?
Yeah.
All
So,
right.
yeah, in honor, last year you got a massage. This year, we're going to do
From
some...
Jack, by the way.
Yeah. And a pedicure and all that stuff. So we're going... I know you're an old-fashioned guy, so there's a lot of little old-fashioned things in here for you.
okay.
So do that. And then, I don't know. That looked a little bit
It did a little-
unmarried, so I think
off,
I should
yeah.
go like that.
It was
but
dubbed,
anyway.
yeah.
So anyway, we really appreciate you, Tony. Thank you for all you bring to Campus JAX, to Jazz to Orange County. Let's give Tony a big hand.
Thank
Please.
you,
Thank
Jack.
you so much.
Thank you. It's very nice. Thank you. Well, I'll open this at some point during the night. Okay. This is legal. Good. Oh, I'm so touched. That's very nice. I did notice up there that looks very Mexican, which of course speaks to my Mexican heritage. But it only says National Tony Guerrero Day. And I'm thinking if it's looking Mexican, it should be international, right? So maybe we could switch that up before the night's out.
Maybe it's only in Mexico.
What's that? Or maybe it's just in Mexico.
It's only Tony Guerrero Day in Mexico,
Got it.
actually.
Okay. Thank you very much. Hey, thanks for being here with us on our first time in Campus JAX in 2024, because officially we did New Year's, but 25. We did New Year's, but we ended at 9 o'clock, so that was still 2024, of course. So it's my first time back this year, 2025. Thank you for being with us. And I get to do tonight with some of my favorite musicians in the world. And let me just reintroduce them. Back there on the drums, that is Mr. BRYAN TAYLOR. Brian and I were TV stars yesterday. We were appearing on an episode of Fox's 911. Anybody watch that? No? All right. Anybody watch Hacks on HBO? No? All right, I'll be on that too. Appropriate. Brian Price on drums. All right. On the bass back there, that is Mr. LYMAN MEDEIROS. And I'll tell stories about all of them at some point, so I'm just going to move ahead to Mr. Bill CANTOS on the piano. And on the saxophone, that is Mr. Mark VISHER. We're going to actually feature our drummer on this song. It's called High Heel Sneakers, guys. I didn't tell you that, but that's what we're going to do. We're just going to have fun tonight. We're going to do some songs out of my book, some songs out of Bill's book. We have a couple of guest artists who are going to sit in and sing, and we're just going to have a good time. Is that all right with you? Yeah. It's been a crazy week, right? Crazy couple of weeks with everything going on, and I'm sure you all have people who've been affected by the fires, and we all do too. A lot of musicians very close to us lost homes, lost recording studios, lost their instruments, so it's been a very tough time. And you know, it felt weird even just to go on Facebook and say, hey, come see our show. But you know, it's one of the things we do is we get together, we make music, we just love on each other that way, and so we're just grateful for the opportunity to do that with you, and thank you for being here for that. And I should mention that Jax is doing we're doing some fundraising, and at the door, at the table back there, I can't see it, but there's a little kitty jar you can put some money in that's going to go straight to the Red Cross, so if you wanted to help out that way, you certainly could tonight, and we would appreciate that. And here's a tune called High Heel Sneakers, which I almost wore tonight. tried to end that song twice, and they wouldn't let me. It was that good. Bryan Taylor on the drums there. Although really, I thought it would have been better. I mean, he barely hit the drums in the right place most of the time. It was kind of embarrassing. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to feature Bill Cantos now on a song that he's going to sing. And Golden, can I get a little bit of his piano up front and definitely a lot of his vocal, Mike, when the time comes?
Check 1, 2. Lots of my vocals.
Vocals, great. Thank you, Golden. How about it for Golden running sound over there? Ladies, what are you celebrating? You're at the big celebration table. Birthday? Whose birthday is it?
No, would you pass?
Happy birthday. What's your name? We'll make sure Bill includes you in a song later. What is it? Sati? Oh, wow. Look, first try. Can't even say my own last name right. All right, this is Bill Cantos. Bill and I have known each other since 1988, I think.
Yes.
We met because I think it was Fashion Island was having like a jazz weekend.
Oh my God.
And so they had a bunch of jazz bands booked all over the complex. And he was booked to play with Max Bennett, but he walked up to where my band was and just set up his gear to play with my band. And I didn't know who he was. And I'm waiting for my keyboard player, and there's Bill all set up. Do you remember that?
No.
No, yeah. That's how we met.
That's how I met. Like I set up on the wrong stage.
Yeah, you set up on the wrong stage.
I was just drawn to you. I just wanted to be near you, and apparently.
And then we had to send him off to play with Max Bennett, but then we became great friends, traveled lots of places together. We traveled all over the country together.
We went to Mexico.
We went to Mexico together.
We celebrated Tony Guerrero National Day.
I noticed they changed it to international. That's right.
Thank you. El Día Internacional de Tony Guerrero. El dos.
Here's one of my favorite Bill Cantos stories.
Oh, Lord.
So so I don't know why this started, but back in the late 80s, we used to call each other Astro Twins. I can't remember what it is. We have birthdays right next to each other.
Because our birthdays are next to each other.
And he called me on my birthday one day, and this is back in the days of answering machines, of course. And he left a message singing a song, an original song he wrote to me for my birthday, and he was singing it, and it was all about, I don't know,
Being an Astro
being
Twin.
an Astro
Which was
Twin.
like an article from the National Enquirer or something, like they're not related, but they're so much alike. That was sort of the gist of the, yeah.
And then he got to the very last note, and he held it out forever and just and I was running out of breath just listening to him. And then my machine cut him off. Beep. And then I went to the next message on my machine, and it started, and it was him continuing the note.
Which was a really, really great trick when you had an answering machine.
Right, you
Because
can't
you
do
would just
that
like,
now.
you call back and you start singing before it, yeah.
And I kept that for many years. I still have it somewhere. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Bill Cantos. I don't know what he's doing, but do it.
All right, we're going to do a nice, cool, fast bossa version of a very great song made popular by Ray Charles called Unchain My Heart. Unchain my heart, baby, set me free. Unchain my heart, 'cause you don't care about me. You've got me sewed up like a pillowcase, but you let my love go to waste. Unchain my heart, please set me free. Unchain my heart, baby, let me go. Unchain my heart, 'cause you don't love me no more. Yeah, every time I call you on the phone, some fella tells me that you're not at home. So unchain my heart, please set me free. Hey, I'm under your spell, like a man in a trance. But I know darn well that I don't stand a chance. So unchain my heart, let me go my way. Unchain my heart, you worry me night and day. Oh, why lead me through a night of misery when you don't care a bag of beans for me? Unchain my heart, mama set me free. Unchain my heart, baby, let me be. Unchain my heart, 'cause you don't care about me. Oh, you've got me sewed up like a pillowcase, but you let my love go to waste. Unchain my heart, please set me free. Unchain my heart, baby, let me go. Unchain my heart, oh, 'cause you don't love me no more. Every time I call you on the phone, some fella tells me that you're not at home. Unchain my heart, set me free. Oh, I'm under your spell, like a man in a trance. But I know darn well that I don't stand a chance. Unchain my heart, let me go my way. Unchain my heart, you worry me not day. Why lead me through a life of misery when you don't care a bag of beans for me? So unchain my heart, please set me free. Baby, unchain my heart, baby. unchain my heart, unchain my heart, baby, now unchain my baby, unchain my heart, set me free, unchain my heart, oh, unchain my heart, baby, unchain my heart, baby, unchain my heart, baby. Unchain my heart.
Bill Cantos. Bill, I'm going to have you do a song that I asked him to prepare for tonight because we used to perform this together all the time, and it's probably been since the early 90s since we did it, and this song has been stuck in my head lately, especially as I was anticipating coming here and playing with you. This is a beautiful tune. I don't know who wrote it. Was it Michael Cimbello?
You know, I think it was, if it wasn't Michael, it was his brother Danny Cimbello and another guy named David Betso. And so it might have been Michael.
And Michael Cimbello is the guy who wrote all the stuff from Flashdance, right?
Maniac, yes.
Yeah. So we're going to take a second and put on some leg warmers.
Very different song from Maniac.
This is a beautiful song called Love Will Come Someday.
So, are you playing the melody?
I'll play the melody first time.
So the whole thing is on, it's like, you know, kind of a pop ballad. When it gets to the chorus, the letter C, it's like bottom, bottom. Okay. Oh, okay. Funny how the legends die and the heroes never come alive in the daytime. Funny we can be so sad. It doesn't have to be so bad in the nighttime. You want to know where did the songs all go in your lifetime? One of these days we'll go and find out where they stay. Once upon a lover's song, there was a boy who sang along in the nighttime. Once a tale of his dream. There was a tale of broken wings in the daytime. You want to know where did the songs all go in your lifetime? One of these days we'll go and find out where they stay. Love will come someday. No, love will find a way. Love will come someday. Love will find a way. The songs that I sing, the songs that I bring. Catch a piece of falling star and try to keep it in a jar till the morning. Catch a summer firefly and pray that it'll stay alive till the dawning. You want to know where did the songs all go in your lifetime? One of these days we'll go and find out where they stay. Love will come someday, and I know love will find a way. I know love will come someday. The songs that I sing, the songs that I bring, the songs that I sing, the songs that I bring, the songs that I sing, the songs that I bring. Oh, yeah. the songs that I sing, the songs that I bring.
Bill Cantos. Isn't that a great song? Well, I mentioned we have a couple of guests who are going to sing, and I'd like to invite one of them up right now. She just came out with a brand new album, and yeah, she's just great. We love her, and I think, Lyman, you're on that record, right? Yeah? None of the rest of us are. So we're going to have her come up and sit in and Jess with Lyman, because apparently that's all she likes. No, I'm kidding. Please welcome the great Jamie Shu to the stage. And I think this is going to be this one here, and I will turn it on for you. And may get canceled for suggesting this, but if you get a chance to hug Jamie tonight, this jacket is very soft and furry.
I was going to say, it's been a few people tonight already. On this second annual, oh, it's not up here anymore, second annual International Tony Guerrero Day, I want to actually thank, so Tony, you do have a huge part in this new album that I have with Lyman and no one else on stage. Tony and I called him one day in late July. Tony, hey, can I just pick your brain? I just have some questions. So we met at the Irvine Spectrum for coffee, and I said, I've got all these arrangements. I'm in my head. I don't know what to do. And he's like, wait, you mean to tell me you have 10 arrangements and you're asking me if you should go into the studio or not? And I went, oh, okay. And then we moseyed from the coffee shop to Javier's and had a margarita instead. And the conversation continued there. But I do have to thank Tony for the liquid courage for calling the studio about. I actually he followed up literally a half hour after I got home. He goes, "Did you call the studio yet?" I actually called the studio in the parking garage at the Irvine Spectrum, got the date set, called all of the guys that are not on the stage except for Lyman, and this core trio of musicians, they're like, yeah, within 5 minutes, I had a 2-day session scheduled. Guess what? 3 weeks later. And so yes, on August 13th and 14th, we recorded this album. I was up 24 hours a day for 3 weeks doing this. And I recorded, I actually wrote a couple new originals during that time too. It just had this surge of creativity thanks to this newly awarded second annual International Tony Guerrero Day. One of those songs is actually going to be released tomorrow. So go to your favorite streaming services, and that will be released tomorrow. So, but not this song, because we're going to do a different one, right? Yeah. So we're going to do. It's called "There Will Never Be Another You." There will be. There will never be.
I mean, there may be some others.
Another you. And I always thought it was funny that, you know, Chet Baker kind of made this song famous, and he did it as a up-tempo swing, but when you really pay attention to the lyrics, it's pretty darn sad. But we're going to keep it a little bit happier for you. So this is "There Will Never Be Another You." In B flat. B flat. Yeah, let's start right in. I'm going to go a little faster. 1, 2. I want to. There will be many other nights like this, but I'll be standing here with someone new. There will be other songs to sing, another fall, another spring. There will never be another you. There will be other lips that I may kiss, but they won't thrill me like yours used to do. Yes, I may dream a million dreams. How can they come true if there will never ever be another you? There will be other nights like this, and I'll be standing here with someone new. There will be other songs to sing, another fall, another spring. But there will never be another you. There will be other lips that I may kiss, but they won't thrill me like yours used to do. Yes, I may dream a million dreams. How can they come true? If there will never be, if there will never ever be, if there will never ever be another
Jamie Shue.
Don't hug me too long today, okay?
There will never be another Jamie Shue. Jamie Shue, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, I'll take it. We're going to do a song now that I hope you don't mind if there's a couple extra ballads in this set. Like, we only get 90 minutes to play, and I love playing ballads, but it's hard to squeeze that many ballads into a night. But I'm just going to do it anyways. Is that all right? It's your day. It is. I mean, it's International Tony Guerrero Day. You can trust me for one night. Put the audience to sleep. We're going to do a song. It's an original of mine that is. I had the great honor of, well, I've had the great honor over the last few years to be able to work with the legendary Arturo Sandoval, who, his new album that I got to produce is the second one I've worked with him on, and it's number 3 on the jazz charts this week. Yeah, that's pretty exciting. And this particular song we're going to play now was one that he recorded. It's a song of mine that I was so honored that he put it on his own album and on his last release called Rhythm and Soul. And this is a ballad of mine called Until You Went Away. The song doesn't imply if that's a good thing or a bad thing. And it just depends on who we're talking about, right? Did you have any experience when I dropped? Nope. Nope. Thank you very much. Potentially the happiest song I've ever written. Bill Cantos, do you have something fun and up-tempo now that I've dragged them into the despair?
Sure. Why not? This is called I'm Glad You're Gone. No, it's not, actually. The funny part about that is that, you know, people do that with jazz heads. They'll take some standard and they'll write, you know, new melodies to the changes, and then they make a title that is sort of a reference to the original song in some way. And this guy, Jay Graydon, and I once for this project wrote a song with the same changes as There Will Never Be Another You. And we called it Oh Yes There Will. And it was like my favorite part about the song was the title.
These are all C charts?
Yes.
All C charts?
Right. I can play the first. Yeah.
What's this called, Bill?
This is called Avenue 18. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, take me back tonight, back to where the music made the world alright, where we could play the blues until the dawn. Even then we could carry on. What a lovely scene. You gotta get me to Avenue 18. Yeah, oh, take me back in time, somewhere far away when I didn't need a dime, just a place to play those songs again, making music with all my friends. Oh, what a lovely scene. You gotta get me to Avenue 18. see. Back when I was 18 or so, I couldn't wait to go anywhere they let me play. Didn't matter where, didn't matter how. I just wanted to be with my friends playing wonderful tunes. There's really no such place as Avenue 18. There isn't a club I used to go to, but it's more like a state of mind. You see, back in those days, it didn't really matter. We just got up in the morning and we all called each other up on the phone and we said, have you heard such and such tune by Wayne Shorter, or such and such tune by Cole Porter, or such and such tune by Art Blakey, or whoever? And we said, oh man, I love that tune. Let's get together and let's make some music. And we'd usually get together at my house because, well, my mom used to make food for rehearsals, and when there's free food involved, you can always get musicians to show up at your house. I'm just saying. And I owned a station wagon, so basically everybody wanted me to be in the band, and I was willing to do the charts. So between those three things, that was what made me employable. But anyway, I got to play these tunes and make sweet music with my friends. And even now I still remember how it felt to be on the same wavelength with all this wonderful music. And it did something to me. And I'll always remember, I'll always remember, I'll always remember the feeling. Oh, yeah. So I say, take me back tonight. Yeah, back to where the music made the world alright. We could play the blues until the dawn. Even then we could carry on. What a lovely scene. You gotta get me to Avenue 18. Oh, take me back in time, somewhere far away when I didn't need a dime. Just a place to play those songs again. Making music with all my friends. Yeah, what a lovely scene. You gotta get me to Avenue 18. You gotta get me to Avenue 18. You gotta get me to Avenue 18. Go on and get me to Avenue 18.
Bill Cantos. Avenue 18 was a street in San Diego, right? That
Well,
was.
it is, but it's a state of mind.
Oh, there wasn't like a jazz club
It
there?
was not a jazz club because I could have sung a song about the Blue Parrot, which was a jazz club in San Diego.
Might make a better title.
The Blue Parrot. No.
For me, in those days, it would have been Cafe Lido in Newport Beach. Anybody remember that? Yeah? That's where I cut my teeth, as it were. He used to let me in when I was underage, and the owner would sneak me in the back. Yeah. Oh. And I got to see so many great musicians there, and then I got to play there for many years, and then that went away, and then it was Steamer's Jazz Club, and Terence is already at home in bed, but we did save the Steamer sign. It's right back there for those of you who used to visit that club. And now, of course, it's Campus JAX, so I've been very fortunate here in Orange County to be part of 3 very special clubs. And we are going to invite another. Oh, I should open my present first. Let's see what this is.
Yeah.
I don't know the protocol for International Tony Guerrero Day. It's only the second one. Oh, no. Okay, hold on. So Jack knows that and the staff knows that I like a good old-fashioned. So we've got some nice ice ball molds. We have High West barreled old-fashioned, barrel finish old-fashioned. Nice, thank you. And then what's this? What? What's this? And I don't know what this. Oh, look at that! A smoked cocktail kit. Well, thank you so much, everybody.
Tony Guerrero, Tony Guerrero, Tony Guerrero Day. Every day should be.
Hold on.
what?
Don't give it away because we're gonna have to. I was already thinking. I've got to have you do that on the last song. I've got to have you do your thing.
Okay, well,
So we're gonna do it.
Well, we could try it several different ones. So that was like number one. That was possibility number one. We'll come back to it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to run out of time, and I don't like that, but we are going to invite to the stage now another dear friend of mine. I can't figure out my mic stand. And many of you are already fans of her, so please welcome Miss Andrea Miller to the stage. I think she said Skylark and B flat. It's on the piano.
Skylark, have you anything to say to me? Won't you tell me where my love can be? Is there a meadow in the mist where someone's longing to be kissed? Oh, Skylark, have you seen a valley green with spring, where my heart can go a journeying over the shadows and the rain to a blossom-covered lane, and in your lonely flight, haven't you heard the music in the night? Wonderful music, faint as a will of the wisp, crazy as a loon, sad as a gypsy, serenading the moon. Oh, Skylark, I don't know if you can find these things, but my heart is riding on your wings. So if you see them anywhere, won't you lead me there? sweet as a gypsy, serenading the moon. Oh, skylark, I don't know if you can find these things, but my heart is riding on your wings. So if you see them anywhere, won't you lead me there?
Andrea Miller. Andrea will be back here on what date? February 8th? 13th, February 13th. Featuring me. Oh. It's gonna be another special night. All right, so we need to do a blues tune. I'm not sure which one we're gonna do. Oh, I know what we'll do. We're gonna do, I don't know if you guys know this tune. You probably don't, but it's called Bumpin', if you wanna look in the book. And the reason I wanna end with a blues tonight is, one, because we have 9 minutes, and this song could go 20 minutes if we let it. Your enthusiastic applause will be noted. Your tepid applause. Bill CANTOS, one of the things that we used to do when we were performing concerts together all the time was that we would get to the last song, and it was a blues tune usually, right? Wasn't it Buckethead Shuffle or something like that? And we would play this blues, and then I would say, hey, Bill, take it and tell these people a story. And he would just kind of look at the surroundings, and he would sing about wherever we were, whether it was the Cancun Jazz Festival or somebody's birthday or, you know, whatever was going on, or International Tony Guerrero Day. And so I'm just going to ask Bill to do that and just take you on a little Bill CANTOS journey through his little mind over there. And there is a birthday. What was the name again? Sati. We got that. Right. Good luck rhyming that one. How about it once again for Mr. BRYAN TAYLOR on the drums? Mr. LYMAN MEDEIROS on the bass. Let me see, I've known Bill since 1988. You and I met like around 1999, right? Something like that. You don't remember. We didn't like each other the first couple of times we worked together. Mostly because he was a jerk. Lyman and I, we met in the 90s sometime. I don't remember when. Oh, okay, well, I'm lying. But, so right around the time you came here, because I haven't done that gig, well, anyways. So I've known these guys a long time, except Brian. I haven't known you that long, right? No. I knew about Brian, because he's got a great, stellar reputation. And although that drum solo, I don't know. I'm just kidding. Oh, now we're totally out of time. Okay, so we're going to do an old song. This is another one from the 90s that Bill used to play with me. And I'm just going to have to tell the band, because it's kind of a weird one. So it's like a call and response thing. And you just got to listen, because I might play with it. No. And this is called Bumpin'. Once again, thank you guys all for being here with us tonight and for joining us for some live jazz. Thank you for supporting this venue and coming back. You know, they do jazz Thursdays and Sundays here, and they do music 6 nights a week. And so we are just appreciative of you joining us whenever you're here. So thank you very much.
Should I guess the time has come. At this point in the evening, I am gonna follow up on what Tony was saying earlier. We do have a long history together. It was 1988, and fashion trends were interesting. The most amazing thing about Tony Guerrero, when I think about him and when I see his stylish posts on Facebook, when I see his Instagram things and the whole necktie thing, and you know, I collected this. I found it on some website somewhere, and it belonged to some very cool person in 1957, and I found it and I'm wearing it now, which makes me cool. It's connected to that person from 1957. His matching tie pin and his whole thing and his suits and his this and his that. But I know because I was there in 1989. Tony had a mullet. But even better, it was permed. No, that was actually naturally curly hair. Oh my Lord, it was a very curly mullet. Now, I have no way of casting aspersions on Tony.
I'm gonna send it to Tim to put on the screen.
Because you should have seen my hair in 1989. I got talked into a blonde highlight right around here, which sort of grew, and then it went this, and I was getting my hair cut at a place called Cassandra 2000, and so they were doing this thing to my hair, and by the end of it, it was all asymmetrical. There's a picture of me playing with Greg Vale that was in the paper, and there was so much hair that you couldn't even see my face. It was this really, really ridiculous haircut. So Tony and I went once shopping in Orange County for clothing. Oh my Lord, see, that is the Tony Guerrero that I remember. We once, and I am not kidding you when I tell you this, we once went shopping for bolo ties together.
Yeah, I just need to mention, I didn't send that to Tim. He had that.
Oh, So, I think it ought to now.
Hold on, that's me with Slash from Guns N' Roses. Come on.
I know, which, Slash, which, okay, okay. I only know because I remember those glasses. So I think it's only fitting that I should be here on Tony Guerrero International Day of Celebration. And I'll say, thank you for putting this up, because I wanted to point out the symbol of Tony Guerrero International Day. This is Jumpy the Jazz Jaguar. He is an ancient Aztec symbol, somewhere around the 1200s. There started to be rumblings in the Aztec villages that someday, there would be a man who would come and he would have a very long curly mullet. And he would play great music to make the people happy. And so in commemoration of this wonderful dream that they had of the man who would come with the mullet that would make the people happy, they started telling stories about Jumpy, the Jazz Jaguar. And it became a great symbol and of great merriment in the whole Aztec world. Just go to Mexico. I dare you. Just mention Jumpy and they're all gonna love you, I swear. So, in commemoration of 2nd Annual International Tony Guerrero Day, I would like to invite you to sing with me, say, Tony Guerrero. Tony Guerrero Day. International Tony Guerrero Day. Second Annual International Tony Guerrero Day. Second International Tony Guerrero Day. Thank you. You imitated me. I like that. So now, and by the way, happy birthday, Sadi. I hope you like your potty. We're trying not to be too haughty. I'm trying to say, you said I couldn't rhyme. I can rhyme. I can rhyme. But I'm going to stop now. So just sing. Tony, 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 Tony. Okay, let's do that again. Tony, 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 Tony. Now follow me. Tony. Tony, 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 Tony. Tony Guerrero Day. Tony Guerrero Day. Tony Guerrero Day. That's all I got. Take it.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Bill CANTOS, LYMAN MEDEIROS, BRYAN TAYLOR, Mark VISHER. My name is Tony. Thank you so much.
And is that a Tony Guerrero Day or what? Do we love us some Tony Guerrero here at Campus JAX? I think so. No, I mean, truly, from I think it was just pre-pandemic when we first got together, and a lot of just what has come to fruition that we talked about that day has actually happened, which I'm very grateful for that, and I just appreciate your friendship and your willingness to jump over certain cliffs and to take chances and to do some things, because a lot of what you experience here at Campus JAX just in this last several years and going forward would not be happening if it wasn't for Tony's help and inspiration and just consistency. So truly, here, a Tony Guerrero Day is an authentic reality. So thank you, Tony. Really, really appreciate all of that.
I do, by the way, think that would make a lovely T-shirt. So,
well, I'll work on that. And so if you, and I know you did enjoy Andrea earlier, so go ahead. You can get tickets right now for February 13th. Have a pre-Valentine's Day night right here with us on Thursday night as part of our Steamers Jazz at Jax event. And lots of great events. I mean, great jazz every Thursday, every Sunday coming up. Especially would point out to you, we've got Graham Decter is going to be bringing his quartet here to play on the 30th. So check that out if you're into jazz guitar. Graham's one of the best, so join us for that. But go to campusjax.com. You'll find all kinds of great events, and you'll also find, again, what used to be a tip jar is now our Red Cross relief jar at the back. So hit that on your way out, and every dollar that goes in there goes to the Red Cross for the fire relief. And yeah, Jack. Tony just got us also the Buddy Rich band. Oh, that's right. Daughter of Buddy Rich. Kathy Rich is bringing the Buddy Rich band here on Fat Tuesday, which is March something or other. So 4th, there we go. So that'll be kind of interesting. And so, yeah, Tony's bringing it all the time, and we really appreciate that. So it's great to have all you guys here. Bill, Lyman, Lyman's been here many times. Bill's been here many times, so thanks for what you do. I don't, anyway, you've all been here many times, and I appreciate that. We'll see you soon. Thank you.